So welcome back to another My League Rebuild here on NBA 2K20. In today's video, we're going to be doing a Deni Avdija. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. There's like a 90% chance I'm not somehow. I asked you guys for how to pronounce it in the comment section. That's what the majority of them said. Some said it another way. I watched a video or two. That's kind of how they pronounce it. I'm probably going to butcher it. I'm just going to call him Deni pretty much the whole video. I think I got that part down a little bit, but yeah, that's going to be a tough one to pronounce. You guys know this. If you watch me religiously, you know I suck with foreign names. And, like, it took me, like, a year to figure out how to say Giannis Antetokounmpo, probably. And I'm probably still butchering it. So, there's that. Deni Avdija is going to be today's video. He's going to be a starter the whole time. That's what I do with these prospect rebuilds. You guys don't know. I start them the whole time at their respective position, no matter what. I mean, I could play a point guard at shooting guard, technically, and whatever else may be. I think Deni's a small forward, if I do believe so. 6'8". Yes, he is a small forward. So he's going to be a 78 overall for us. The last time a top pick ended up coming over from Europe, he ended up being pretty good, me and Luka Doncic. So we take a look at this Pistons team right here. They're at an interesting spot. I think ultimately going forward, a youth movement's kind of like what they're going to need. I think the era, I mean, they obviously traded Drummond to the Cavs at the trade deadline. Derrick Rose has been a pleasant surprise, if I do say so myself. He's just 31 years old. It's just not going to happen. Blake Griffin, if I can find a trade for that contract, Lord knows I'm going to take it. I'd rather let Sekou Doumbouya over. Start at power forward for a year. If he can progress, that'd be awesome. He's down to a 71, 72 overall. Technically, his morale's just low right now. Yeah, this roster's not in the best spot currently. So I do want to make some trades, acquire some young assets. Derrick Rose should have some really solid value right now. I don't want to trade Derrick Rose. I would like to use him the whole video. This team's just not ready to win right now. It's just not, and I'm going to be totally honest. I need other people. I need a nice young point guard in here. Buddy Hield wouldn't be a bad option. I'm not giving up a pick, though. See, that's the thing. Mitchell Robinson. I need a center, I believe. Yeah, John Henson's not going to cut it. That's for damn sure. Okay. That's a really good option there. I'm definitely thinking about taking that trade. Ooh, Lonzo can come in here. I don't have a point guard. No, I don't. All right. So you know what? We don't really ever trade for Lonzo Ball, so I'm going to do it. I think that's a good move. I mean, I don't really trade for Lonzo like ever. If you kind of look at it, Luke Kennard's also going to be here in Sivy Makaik. I'm probably butchering that. Tony Snell. I'm pretty sure there's a Tony Snell fan club Twitter account, which is just crazy. They make them for everybody's these days. Lewis King, whatever the hell your name is. No. Thon Maker, I'll give the qualifying offer to. Jordan Bone. I don't know who half these guys are in the Pistons, but Thon Maker will get the qualifying. That is a lot of money, but maybe he'll just go somewhere else. So at this point, Lonzo Ball is going to be our new point guard. Luke Kennard, I definitely would not mind starting at the shooting guard spot. Bruce Brown's more than a solid backup. Kyrie Thomas, unfortunately, probably going to be on his way out. Deni Avdija, hopefully, again, I'm saying it right. He's going to be our starter for the entire video, no matter what. Tony Snell is going to be traded. Sivy Makaik, I'm probably going to trade him just because I can't pronounce his name. I tend to do that. Blake Griffin, I'm going to trade. I want Sekou Doumbouya getting the start. He's 19 years old. The dude needs to develop. And then we do not currently have a starting center. So that's definitely something I need to work on here. I think first and foremost, I'm going to trade, first of all, Kyrie Thomas, and then we'll work on Tony Snell. Yeah, first round pick from the Cavs, absolutely perfect for me. And then I'm also going to go out and trade Tony Snell. Paying Tony Snell that so much money is just absolutely insane. So I am in the market for a center. I am going to give Sekou Doumbouya the start for this year, unless something crazy comes up. So Blake Griffin, let's see what you can get me. I need to move you. The timeline doesn't match. The fact that he has 3.5 stars does kind of surprise me a little bit. Clint Capella I could get. I've been getting Clint Capella a decent amount recently, so I'm going to chill on that a little bit. I could just do this Mitchell Robinson trade. I really could, and it's going to be kind of hard for me to say no to that. Steven Adams is another option. But yeah, I'm going to take Mitchell Robinson. I mean, we do have to go first round pick, which kind of sucks, but the dude is literally a cheat code in this game, and he has another year at 1.8 million, which is just crazy. So have fun in New York, Blake. It's probably more fun here in Detroit. Mitchell Robinson, welcome to the Pistons. So I'm excited with this team right now. I definitely think we have a good team going forward. I think I do want to get a different backup besides Makaik. Or actually, what I'm probably do, I don't think Deni Avdija is going to actually have a backup. I want to play him a lot of minutes, see if we can develop, kind of be more the franchise of this team going forward. So Makaik's going to get traded for a backup of some sort. Also, the good thing about this team is it's a really cheap team. This team's not costing me a lot of money in any way, shape, or form. Luke Cornett could be a decent backup for me. Wouldn't mind that at all. Quinn Cook as well. Doug McDermott, I'm not getting a small forward backup, though. First round pick could be an option. Let's take Luke Cornett. We have to give him a second round pick. He's only 24, 25 years old, I believe, so that should be good going forward. Luke Kennard is going to get a year to start. I will, unless, I mean, I just get a crazy free agency. which probably won't happen. I mean, we obviously have a ton of money in here. I could have gone out and re-signed Andre Drummond, something like that. I could have signed Hassan Whiteside, who I'm not really sure how is an 87, but it's a little weird to me. Montrezl Harrell wouldn't have been a bad option either, but I just didn't want to blow all my money right now. It's just pretty much as simple as that. So we need a backup point guard. We need a backup power forward. That's going to be it. I mean, I don't expect this team to be unbelievable in the first year. I just really don't, and I'm okay with that too. I really am. I'm going to sign Fred VanVleet. The dude regresses for some unknown reason. It's so annoying why Fred VanVleet regresses, but he just... Oh, Christian Wood's here. Christian Wood's here. God damn it, God damn it, God damn it. Please tell me he didn't sign somewhere else. Please tell me he didn't go somewhere else. Tell me I have bird rights on him. I don't have bird rights on Christian Wood. Or did he sign somewhere else? No, he didn't. Do I just not have bird rights on him? Wait, what? Okay, I guess I don't. All right, I'm just going to re-sign Christian Wood. He's going to be my backup power forward. I still am going to give the start to whatever the fuck his name is. I'm blanking on his fucking name right now. Sekou Doumbouya. I think he's got a lot more potential, and I think he's going to develop very nicely. Christian Wood has come out of the absolute woodworks, and it's hilarious, and been really solid in the NBA this year. He's going to be a backup. He's going to be off the bench. Just being honest, I want Sekou to develop. So yeah, this team is now all set at this point. We're not going to probably be very good, but hey, we're in it for the long run. I'll see you guys at the start of the first year. So this is what the rotation is going to look like here for the first year. Lonzo Ball, Luke Kennard. I'm actually really excited about that backcourt. I don't, again, mentioned it earlier, I don't use Lonzo a lot. I definitely think he's going to progress, play super well. Our boy Deni Avdija is in here at our starting small forward spot. 36 minutes a night for the 19-year-old. A lot of pressure. I think he can do it, though. Sekou Doumbouya, I am giving the start. It might be a little bit of a controversial move. Christian Wood's obviously really good, but he was what? He was 15. I thought he was a little higher, but he was their first-round pick last year. I want to develop him. This is a young team. We kind of just blew up the roster. I'm ready to go youth movement, possibly get another pick in next year's draft. And then Mitchell Robinson, we just traded for him. I'm hoping the dude could be an absolute stud for us. Christian Wood is going to be our sixth man. Fred VanVleet in here. Like, he regressed 2 points, and he's 26 years old. I don't understand why 2K does this, and they just let Fred Van... Like, he's the only person who regresses at 26 years old. If somebody can find me another guy in this game that does that, please let me know. I don't think it exists. They just hate Fred VanVleet for some reason. And I could go in and change it, but then I have to do it every video, and I'm just not going to do that. So, like, why do it one video and not do it all the others? Like, it's a pain in the ass. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Bruce Brown going to be in here as well, getting 15 minutes a night, and then Luke Cornett going to be getting our 9th and final spot with 10 minutes a night. I need Denny to do something big for us. He is going to be my #1 scoring option. I don't even know how many points he scores overseas. I've literally maybe watched 2 minutes of this man play basketball overseas. He looks really good, nonetheless, but like not a clue. So we'll see how this team can do. I'm hoping we do super well. Probably not going to happen, if we're being honest. I'll see you guys at the end of the first year. Giannis does win the MVP award here at the end of season #1. I mean, yeah, he's just going to put up insane numbers. Kind of happens. We go 46 and 36. You'll see in the bottom right corner just a second. There it is. Not a bad year. A little bit better than I thought we were going to do, honestly. And hey, I'm hoping Denny had a really solid rookie year. Did he win Rookie of the Year? Yes, he... Oh my, 28 points. Holy hell, 28 points, 7 boards, 6 assists, 1 steal, half a block for Deni Avdija. Again, I'm probably butchering that name, but no way. God damn, he did well. Okay, maybe the next Luka. I'll take it. Dennis Schroeder, 6th man of the year. Kawhi Leonard, defensive player of the year. Kristaps Porzingis, most improved, and Kenny Atkinson did win coach of the year. I'm assuming Denny did make the he made the All-NBA 3rd team as a rookie. That's just crazy. He obviously is on the rookie first team. Yeah, that's absolutely nuts. So we are the 5 seed. That's not bad, except we do have to take on Giannis in the first round, which is obviously never ideal, but it is what it is. Player stats on the year, led in scoring by Denny. Luke Kennard came in at #2, Lonzo Ball #3, Mitchell Robinson, Sekou Doumbouya. Something I'm looking forward to, or not looking forward to, but realizing we're probably going to need is another scorer. I mean, Denny's obviously had just an unbelievable rookie year, but my second leading scorer can't put up 15 points. That's like more like my 3rd or 4th guy there. So we will work on that going forward. Rebounds was Mitchell Robinson. Assist was Lonzo Ball. So yeah, we got Giannis and the Bucks here in the first round. Matchup of 2 very foreign small forwards, and well, Giannis is technically a power forward, point guard, center, whatever. Not a shooting guard, but anything you really want him to be, I guess. We're down 3-1 here, and we're probably going to go home. Yeah, we go on to lose that one. So not a shock. 46 wins, though. Definitely will take that. Yeah, Dwayne Casey's still our head coach. I'll show you guys the staff in a second. I fired a couple guys. Dwayne Casey stayed as our head coach, though. He had good enough ratings. There's really no reason for me to fire him. So, I mean, I'm probably going to give him at least 1 more year. I would say if I make a significant improvement and we don't make it to at least the Eastern Conference Finals, I'll probably work on eventually getting rid of him. We'll see. Also, the Dallas Mavericks won the finals like the year I simmed before I started the offseason. Looks like they're about to go do it again, and they do. So they're back-to-back. Luka's 99 overall finals MVP 2 years in a row. So Jesus Christ. All right, well, let's head into this offseason right now. I'll show you guys the staff just in case you didn't get it. I signed Kevin Nicholson. I signed Owen Masters. Dwayne Casey stayed. I signed Trent Peterson. We had an A-head scout. I'll just sign Eldon Stewart. I don't even know if he's our guy. And then I signed Randy Martin. So pretty much, yeah. I guess Dwayne Casey's the only one that's technically here from the beginning. But let's see. Do we have a good draft pick? We traded for a couple picks. Did any of those? No, none of them really turned into anything this year. We do have 2 draft picks here, though. So there are definitely some moves I could want to make. One of them is probably going to include Fred VanVleet just because, you know, he's good and all, but he's $21 million and he's a backup point guard. Like, it's not really going to work for me. So, if I could potentially move him along with these 2 picks, what are my options here? I'm looking for a shooting guard, probably. Andre Drummond's an option. Buddy Hield's an option. That's definitely something that entices me. Tyrese Halliburton's here. DeMar DeRozan, yeah, maybe 2 years ago. If there's something I could potentially do to try to get a shooting guard, you know, before that's maybe a little bit better, that would obviously be an option that I wouldn't mind. Bradley Beal could be interesting. Donovan Mitchell is not going to happen. Devin Booker would even be a really good option for. Let's see. Let's put in. Well, first of all, let's just do this because this is the easiest way to do it. Fred VanVleet. I would also give you Christian Wood. It wouldn't be something I'd want to do, but I would definitely do it for Devin Booker because it's Devin Booker. I'll also give you my first-round pick next year, and I'll give you another first-round pick. All right, how about... Who's my other player? Oh, it's Deni. That's not going to happen. I'll give you another first. This is kind of like where I tap out. Yeah, no, they're not going to do it. All right, I had to try. D'Angelo Russell is another option in here. I'm trying to stay relatively young. That's why I want to do this. I think Lonzo Ball and D'Angelo Russell would be a really solid backcourt. So Fred VanVleet. I'll also throw you Christian Wood. That would... I mean, I'm not going to give you 4 first-round picks. Maybe if one of them is then including that in 23. And they agree to that. So D'Angelo Russell is now a member of the Detroit Pistons. Very excited to have that going forward. He's going to be our shooting guard. And I do like Luke Kennard a lot. I just don't know how much he's going to ask for this offseason, and I'm not really willing to pay him a lot. So I don't need a second-round pick. We can just swap one of those with Milwaukee here. Maybe looking to make a big free... Oh, Call of Duty just got updated. That's always good. Mitchell Robinson, Sekou Doumbouya, definitely both coming back. Qualifying offers. Lonzo is a free agent. Did not know that. Bruce Brown, Luke Kennard. Did not know Lonzo was a free agent. Probably would have been good to know, but it's okay. It's cool. All right. Let's see. I don't think I'm going to be signing anybody here that's like crazy. Michael Porter Jr. is an unrestricted free agent. Okay. See, that's something I wouldn't mind. I don't know why he's unrestricted, but he is. What is he putting up points-wise? 16 points, that's not bad. Per 36, it's 21 points. Obviously, he's going to be playing power forward if we do this. I think I'm going to try it. Let's try to send Michael Porter Jr. Does Lonzo have any offers here? Lonzo does not have any offers yet, so I can obviously wait on him. And we're going to get Michael Porter Jr. Okay, just make sure I don't renounce the rights on any of those 3. Luke Cornett can go. I can get a new backup. Yeah, so I'm fine with that moving forward. I'm going to make sure Lonzo Ball, especially if Bruce Brown wants to go, I'm fine with that. Michael Porter Jr. is going to come in here, though, and be my power forward going forward. I'm pretty excited about that. I think it's going to be good. I hate because my OCD is going to kick in because he's not listed as a power forward, so my rotation's not going to look good, but I'm fine with it. And then, whoops. Yeah, no, they still don't have offers. So, Michael Porter Jr., welcome to Detroit. It's an interesting signing. I kind of like it, though. Lonzo Ball is going to get paid. If you want to accept that, Lonzo, it'd be cool. Cool. Lonzo, welcome back to the D. All right. Luke Kennard wants... All right, well, you're restricted, buddy. I don't know where you think you're going. Actually, you know what? D'Angelo Russell's not getting a backup, so I'm fine there. All right, what is Michael Porter Jr. at power forward? The dude's 6'10". He's only an 84 overall. All right, I'm moving him to power forward. Sekou Doumbouya will be his backup. So D'Angelo Russell's not going to get a backup. Deni will get a backup now. So I need a backup point guard, small forward, and center, and then we're all set. Let's see. Yeah, unfortunately, neither of those shooting guards are coming back. So point guard, I can sign Dennis Schroeder. Like, I have the money for that. All right, point guard, small forward, and center. Well, Marcus Aldridge, but he's 36. Jared Allen, he's just restricted. I wouldn't mind bringing Boogie Cousins in here. Not a guy I sign a lot. He's going to be my backup. You two can leave. You two can take a hike. I'm done with you. I know Pistons fans love Luke Kennard. I don't. Trey Burke, only 28 years old, going to come in and be my backup point guard. More than okay with that. Can put up some decent points off the bench. And now I need a small forward. I wanted to save the small forward for last because he's probably not going to play a ton. because I honestly don't need somebody to play a ton of minutes because Deni Avdija is going to be unbelievable for us. So, yeah, Javonte Green, welcome to the team. Somehow listed as a small forward. The dude's 6'4". I know who Javonte Green is. I'm a Celtics fan. He not really a small forward. Okay, Javonte Green is not going to be my small forward. I'm just going to say it. He's 6'4". It's just not going to work. Kevin Porter Jr. That's a little bit more like it. We did give up a first round pick. Don't really know why I did that, but yeah. We got a good team going forward. I'm excited. I'll see you guys at the start of your number 2 of the rotation. So I think this rotation is looking a lot better. I'm super excited about this team going forward. Got a couple guys I don't get a lot. Lonzo Ball is one of them. I don't get him a lot. I get D'Angelo Russell a decent amount, but it's been a little while since I have, so I'm more than okay with it. Deni Avdija, our boy in here. Hopefully he can do really well. Again, if I'm butchering his name, I don't really care. Michael Porter Jr., not a guy I get a lot. I don't know why he was an unrestricted free agent, but he was. I signed him. He's going to come in here. Hopefully be really solid. And then Mitchell Robinson, again, dude's just a cheat code in this game. Is a free agent after this year, but I don't really plan on signing anybody major. This team's kind of good to go for the future. I want Sekou Doumbouya to be our 6th man off the bench. I think the dude is good. I think he's going to be really solid for us. Boogie Cousins, they want him to play 30 minutes a night if you look at the suggested. Not going to happen. You can have fun with 16 if you want. Kevin Porter Jr. in here as well, and then Trey Burke going to be our 9th and final guy. So I'm pumped to see how this team can do going forward. Probably going to be a top 3 seed. I'll see you guys at the end of the second year. So if 2 finals MVPs were not enough, Luka Doncic wins the MVP here in our second season. 60-22 on the year for us. Very much improved. I'm really liking this team. Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year. He is on the San Antonio Spurs. Interesting. Well, Spurs have the first pick. They obviously ended their playoff streak. Bol, 6th man of the year. I got to get him sometime. I always say this whenever he wins 6th man of the year. The dude is so dominant, and I got to do it, like at some point in time. My boy Tony Davis wins Defensive Player of the Year. He re-signed with the Lakers last offseason. Well, 2 offseasons ago, I guess, at this point. Dennis Smith Jr., most improved in Orlando. Interesting. Dwayne Casey wins Coach of the Year. I said it before. I'll say it again. If we don't make the Eastern Conference Finals, Dwayne Casey is no longer going to be a head coach. Yeah, best record in the NBA, player stats in the year, led in scoring by D'Lo. Denny was a close second. Michael Porter Jr. She's like, that's the 3 20-plus point scores. That's what I'm looking for more. 12.5 points, 12.5 assists for Lonzo Ball. Definitely will take that. Boogie put up more points than, I don't get that. Okay, but Mitchell Robinson had him murdered in the rebound department. Mentioned that. Mitchell Robinson less in rebounds than was Porter Jr. Assisted, go to Lonzo Ball. How do we do in the points per game department? Second, and defensively we were first to give us the best differential. So, if we're talking numbers here, X's and O's, we should be winning here. We should be winning. I mean, it's just how it works. Numbers don't lie. Men and women lie. Numbers don't. We're up 2-1 here. 2-2. Come on now. Seriously? Well, Dwayne, it was fun having you here. Unfortunately, you're going to be fired for the 2nd time after winning Coach of the Year. It's a little weird. It's a little weird, but just saying. It's the players that make the coach. Somebody had to say it. Good Lord. I mean, I get it. The Celtics are a really good 8 seed, but, like, we obviously played them multiple times. We're in the same conference during the season. Like, you know, you would think that you wouldn't only win 2 games against that team. If it was 7 games, I'd be a little more like, but no. Dwayne Case, you get nothing. The Mavericks are 3-peating. Jesus Christ. They are good. I said Orlando Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks are very good. Let me get Dwayne Casey as far out of the Detroit. Yeah, thank you for your service, but no thank you. Nick Nurse, you know how to win. You've won a championship. Welcome to Detroit. Our new head coach moving forward. It's kind of funny. There's like former Raptors head coach, now another former Raptors head coach. Beside the point, I won't draft Joe Nobody. Jesus Christ. This fucking game. All right, up to the draft. We have the... Oh, I thought that was... Yeah, that's such blue balls right there. All right, we're sending him to New York for 2 future seconds. I thought we actually had the 8th overall pick. I was like, oh, some good trade bait. Not that I really need to make a trade. I'm probably not going to be making a trade. So Denny's coming back. Kevin Porter Jr., Sekou Doumbouya. Shaquille Harrison, Kendrick Williams. No, I'm good, if we're going to be honest. So I don't think there's much to really do here. This free agency class is, like, really good. So that sucks. Like, obviously I would love one of those guys, but it's just not going to happen if we're being honest. So I think potentially Mitchell Robinson is a free agent, though. I didn't know that. That would have been cool to know. Thank God we have bird rights on him. Yeah, that sucks. Thank God I realized that. Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, welcome back to Detroit. If I didn't realize that and sent through free agency, that would have been what I like to call a kick in the nuts. That would have just sucked. So, Mitchell Robinson, welcome back. I'm surprised Luka Doncic isn't back with the Mavericks already after winning 3 Finals MVPs. Okay, now he is. Cool. So, Mitchell Robinson, welcome back to us. Kevin Durant is here. If you want to take that $41 million, Kevin, it's all yours, man. You're more than welcome to. I think probably the only move I'm going to do is getting a new backup, probably point guard, maybe a new backup center. I don't love having DeMarcus Cousins as my backup center. I never love having DeMarcus Cousins on this team, like on one of my teams in general. Ivica Zubac's like a much okay. Clint Capella is an option. I think Ivica Zubac's a much better option for me going forward. What do I do? Goga. And I get Ty Jerome, low key. Ooh, black guy named Earl. All right. Cody Zeller. All right. You know what? I'm gonna take Ivica Zubac. He's younger. He fits this timeline more. I don't think he's gonna. I don't know. I just don't like DeMarcus Cousins. I never have. I never really will. The only way, shape, or form I ever would have liked DeMarcus Cousins if he somehow ended up on my Celtics when he was in those trade rumors with the Kings, which was a possibility. Don't you yell at me. It's not. It absolutely was. Frank Ntilikina. Ooh, Drew Holiday's 32 though. All right, we'll take Thomas Satoransky. I'm fine with that. He's more than a serviceable backup point guard off the bench. Isn't he like 6'6"? He's 6'7". Jesus Christ. All right. This team's all set going forward. I'll see you guys at the start of the third and final year. So this is it. This is our final shot here to win a championship. I'm very, very confident in this lineup. Lonzo Ball, D'Angelo Russell, Deni Avdija, Michael Porter Jr., and Mitchell Robinson, who is just an absolute cheat code in this game, and he's way too easy to trade for. I never complain when I'm able to do it. Sekou Doumbouya is going to be off our bench here. Kevin Porter Jr., Ivica Zubac, and Thomas Satoransky. So super pumped about this team. I'm hoping they can perform. I really like this lineup. I'll see you guys at the end of the third and final year. And so now I'm mad I put off this prospect rebuild so long because this dude just won an MVP award for us, Deni Avdija. I'm probably still butchering his name. 27 points, 6.5 boards, 9 assists. He's up to a 91 overall. The dude's an absolute stud. 74-8 on the year we go. I mean, just crazy. Imoni Bates, Rookie of the Year, whoa, Sixth Man of the Year. Tony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year. Darius Garland, Most Improved, and Nick Nurse does get Coach of the Year. Dwayne Casey won Coach of the Year last year, Nick, so let's figure it out here a little bit. All right, we're doing very well. Player stats in the year, led in scoring, D'Angelo Russell, Michael Porter Jr., Lonzo, Mitchell Robinson. Okay, I'm really liking this team. Rebounds was Mitchell Robinson, assists was Lonzo Ball. Team stats, probably first in scoring. Yeah, by far. Defensively, best differential, gotta be. Stud. Charlotte here in the first round. I swear to God, if we even lose a game to Charlotte, Nick Nurse, I will fire your ass. I will not only fire you after this video is done, I will do it on camera if we lose. I said that like I'm going to do something bad. You know what? I'll just let it go. Nick Nurse's former team here. I said it like he played, but we're taking on Toronto here. Round number 2. Bottom of the East, it's Chicago and Boston. I would just like to, win and not have to worry about it. We're up 3-1 here, and we're going to the Eastern Conference Finals. Taking on the Celtics, who beat us last year in the first round. Kemba, Jaylen Brown, Jaden McDaniels, Jason Tatum, Robert Williams, Gordon Hayward. Yeah, they're a really good team. Minnesota and San Antonio over there in the Western Conference. We just swept Boston. Now we're going on. Take on the Minnesota Timberwolves, who I did not expect to see here, especially because we took D'Angelo Russell from them. Jarrett Culver, Alec Burks, Isaiah Okoro, Christian Wood, our old friend, Karl Anthony Towns, Andre Drummond, Mo Bamba. Floor spacing, you gotta love it, people. I mean, I know that Karl Anthony Towns can shoot, but no with these two. All right, I swear to God, if we don't win this one, that's going to be crazy. All right, we're up 3-0. I obviously want to get some, gameplay in here. We're heading to Minnesota. Everybody loves Minnesota. All right, now let's see if we can just close this one out. I'll see you guys in there. So I'll just kind of do what I always do, in these videos when we're about to win a championship. I'll kind of just talk about, where I think the team should go moving forward. If they can get a really solid draft pick, which they're most likely going to do, obviously you need to build on that. You just traded your franchise, I guess technically a franchise player. I don't think he was ever good enough to be considered a franchise player, but they kind of did. In Andre Drummond, he's no longer with them. That's kind of the first step into the rebuilding process. I think Blake Griffin's got to be next. I don't know what you're going to get for Blake Griffin. You're probably going to have to take back some salary that's not too well. But that's kind of what you do. You kind of trade good players for guys who have bigger salaries that are going to expire quicker. That's kind of how you start a rebuild. In real life, obviously, not in this game. I can do it in 2 seconds in this game. But, that's where you kind of got to start. There's obviously going to be years ahead where you're not going to be good, and that does suck. But I think you have a lot of good pieces moving forward. Sekou Doumbouya, I'm really high on it. I don't know how high, Detroit's front office is on him. I think he's going to be good. I think Luke Kennard's super solid as well. I didn't even know they had Christian Wood, so that's awesome. Straight up, had no idea. Mitchell Robinson, he just hit mid-range jumper for me. That's cool. Yeah, I had no idea they had Christian Wood. Yeah, build off of him. Definitely build off of him. I'm definitely forgetting a young piece here as well. But young pieces have got to stay. Get rid of the old guys. Derrick Rose has got to go. It sucks. He does. I get it. It's hard to trade him. He's really good, but you got to pull the trigger. I mean, Derrick Rose is not. You're not going. Derrick Rose is not even probably going to be in the NBA by the next time that the Detroit Pistons, that was sick, are competing for a championship or like even in a good playoff spot. Like it's just not going to happen. It's going to be a good like. I get it. Derrick Rose, what, 31? It's going to probably be 5 to 6 years before this team's like, whoa, did not mean to pass all the way over there. Before this team's like really, really good. I don't know why I did that. I thought he was going to take a different angle on that one. He didn't. But yeah, that's just kind of what you got to do. Build through the draft. Do not make any dumb signings. You kind of got yourself out of salary cap hell over the past couple years, which is really good. You got to get rid of Tony Snell's contract, which is not going to be an easy one to move. I don't know what the hell the Bucks gave the Pistons in order to convince them to take Tony Snell, but it obviously was something pretty good. Actually, was it Christian Wood? Was Christian Wood ever on the Bucks? I have no idea. I don't know why. I thought Christian Wood was on the Bucks like right now. Okay, I don't know what that little animation was. I don't know why I thought Christian Wood was on the Bucks. I mean, maybe he was at one point. I don't know a lot about Christian Wood. He kind of came out of nowhere, in my opinion. But yeah, a first-round pick going forward. If you can get one of, this is a very guard-heavy draft class. If you can get one of these guards, please do. Deni Avdija looks really solid. I mean, not only in this video, but like the couple minutes of gameplay I watched him, he looks really solid over in the EuroLeague. And last guy to look, Andre Drummond just murdered me. The last guy to look really solid in the EuroLeague and then come over and play in the NBA. Good pass. Ended up being pretty good, Luka Doncic. So, not saying it's going to happen, but it's obviously there's the comparison can be there. What the hell? Why am I turning over the ball so much? The comparison can be there is kind of what I'm trying to say. So, you got to keep it young. You got to go through the draft. If a young free agent comes up, though, that's really solid and the team doesn't want him back or whatever, that's a whole different story. Because, like, if you can get a young guy in free agency, you're going to have to obviously pay him a lot of money. But, like, it's not a perfect example, but, like, Michael Porter Jr. here. Like, look what I just signed him. And I get it. This is a game. It's a video game. Like, Michael Porter Jr. probably never going to be an unrestricted free agent. But, like, there's some guys like that. Like, somebody who's probably going to be a little bit of a lower tier than Michael Porter Jr. That is if he, is injury-free and plays well. But, like, you know what I'm saying. Like, that's a whole different story. I would not say put all your eggs in one basket and trade it for a franchise piece. Like, don't do that. That's just not smart. The Timberwolves did that with D'Angelo. Well, not all their pieces, but, like, they kind of, like, didn't bankrupt their roster, per se, because they kept Karl Anthony Towns. But, like, they made a big trade for him, is what I'm trying to say. And I think it's going to work because he's not, like, the number one option on that team. I think Karl Anthony Towns is still, like, their player, which is fine. But, like, that was for a guy that's going to contribute. And I get it, he's probably going to lead the team in scoring still, but, like, it's a totally different conversation. I feel like I'm kind of rambling at this point. I don't know how Avery Bradley and, like, who's this, Deion Waiters are even on this team to start. I don't know how they got into the game. Michael Porter Jr., do your thing, go home, slam it home, and or lay it in. So you guys are the Finals MVP. So I was really happy with the way this team came out. Obviously, it was one of the not as good teams that I am rebuilding that's pretty young. So, like, that has the top pick, you know what I'm saying? So it did take till the third year. Deni Avdija does win the Finals MVP. 23.5 points, 6.5 boards, 11 assists, 1.5 steals, and half a block per game. So that dude looks like a stud. I want him on my Celtics. That's obviously not going to happen. But still, he looks like a stud in 2K anyways. Will that be in real life? Who knows? There's probably been a lot more Euro busts in the league than there have been, good players. There's probably been a lot more, like, I'm trying to think of a EuroLeague bust. I don't even know. Milos Teodosic is in the NBA than there have been Luka Doncic, is what my point there. It's a pretty irrelevant point. Just forget I said it. So this guy looks like a stud. This kid's 19 years old right now. Literally, the kid's younger than me. He's about to be in the NBA, which is just crazy. So if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like down below. If you guys new, make sure to subscribe. It's kind of at the point where I'm going to have to start reusing prospects and reusing teams. So if you guys have anything specific that I've not done, please make sure to see what I've already done before, because I don't want to, redo, like, I don't want comments of you guys asking me to redo things. So, yeah, just any other video ideas down below. Episode 2 of the podcast should be out sometime this week. So if you guys have any more ideas for that, please let me know. I have a few ideas brewing. I'm very excited for that. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.